I'm back. All right. I'm still sipping on this kale juice, and again, I'm gonna say this is pretty damn good. And I don't like this shit sometimes. I'm gonna call it shit sometimes because sometimes it tastes like shit. But you know what? This tastes pretty damn good. And for a leafy green like kale, which is it is like it's powerful. It's like a incredible hulk of leafy green. So it's pretty strong. It has, again, a very distinct taste. So you gotta know what to put with it so that it tastes good. It's palatable. We want palatable juices. I don't give a shit what anybody says about, oh, it's good for you, just drink it. Who cares if it tastes like crap? No. You want it to taste good. You want it to taste yummy. If the old saying goes, or Mom used to give me medicines back in the day, she would say, well, if it doesn't taste good, it's good for you. Oh, really? I understand that does apply to some things. I get it. I totally get it. But it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't. There are ways to manipulate things so that it tastes good, it feels good, it looks good, smells good, it's fresh, it's yummy. That's what you want. You don't want to go into this mode like, oh, it tastes like crap, but I know it's good for me. I mean, who has time for that? Life is short. So, if you're new to juicing and you want a reference or a resource that's going to help, oh wow, I can already feel the effects of that. Wow, coursing through my veins. My cells are saying, yeah, baby. Woo, woo. Anyway, being silly. Juice, the Juicing Bible by, here we go, Pat Croker. Pat Croker. This is a pretty great reference, and it tells you a lot about the various systems of the body. Here we go. Can you see that? Immune, endocrine, immune. Great for the ladies. Endocrine for the ladies. Yes. And it talks a little bit about kale, all the different fruits and veggies and herbs and things like that, and what to create so that you can, combat a particular ailment. So just so that you know about kale, which is a leafy green. Kale is, an excellent source of vitamin A, chlorophyll, vitamin C, calcium, iron, folic acid, and potassium. You can juice like kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, and lettuce. Lettuce is good. It's not as, well, I guess it depends on the lettuce itself, but I think the darkest is going to be collards, kale, Swiss chard. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Y'all don't have to agree. Hell, go get your own damn stuff, figure it out. I'm cool with that. I'm just kidding. But for real, you got to figure it out on your own. You do have to figure it out on your own. Don't always go by what people are telling you. All this is offerings and suggestions. That's it. There's no law. There's no rule. I don't have this market cornered. I am just doing what is right for me and my body because I have to live here in this vessel, so I might as well know it better than anybody else. And I would highly recommend, it being that same sort of principle for you. So you may think that what I'm saying is complete garbage, and that's fine. That's totally fine. That means I will have at least inspired you to go out and venture off and figure it out. Trial and error and learning on your own. That is the best way. So that's what it says about leafy greens. Yeah, that's that. So the Juicing Bible. Oh, and she also has some other references. Here we go. The Smoothies Bible and the Vegetarian Cook's Bible. I got this at Whole Foods, so you can get it there. And, again, this is what the juice looks like in a full glass. But I'm already feeling it. And, if you're looking, again, to, make a lifestyle change, you want to do more of a raw food, sort of plant-based diet, or at the very least, you want to incorporate more leafy green type, you know, aspect to your diet, and you're not a fan of eating it per se, and you don't want to cook it all the time. Again, cooking it kills the food. The heat is so high that anything that's in there is going to kill it dead. So you're not really getting any nutritious value when you cook or overcook. Now steaming, you'll get some. You know, steaming still keeps some of those properties and nutrients still active, but you know, so that's an option. That's certainly an option. Steaming your veggies, that's definitely optional and a great option at that. So there's that. But if you want to get the most out of it, you don't like eating them or juice it. It gets into your bloodstream and it's assimilated faster. You know, goes through your, you know, the process of digestion, gets into the bloodstream, moves around, everything's moving and happy. So experiment with different recipes, figure out what works, what works for your taste, what's palatable. Because you know, you want palatable. You really do. You don't want to not like what you're creating. You know, you're not going to really get. The enjoyment level is going to be a little bit lower. You may feel really good, but the taste is like there's that barrier there. You want to remove it so that it tastes good and it feels good, and you know that you're doing something healthy and good for you. And this is all about improving the quality of your life, changing and improving the quality of your life. And that's pretty much how this stuff is going to go. So if you have questions, you want to learn more about juicing, there's lots of references out there. There's lots of websites that cater to juicing. You can always go to my website. I have a little spiel on juicing. And so, you know, there's that. Let's see, the Bodhisattva Boutique. BODHISATTVABOUTIQUE.com. It's a long word, so sorry, but the Bodhisattva Boutique. And you go to my Facebook page. Go to Yasmin Colette Anahit Facebook page, and you'll see my company there, Bodhisattva Boutique LLC. Click on that, and then you can always, you know, follow with that, and then go to my website through that path. And you'll be able to learn more about juicing and all the benefits of juicing and all of that. So for those of you who don't know, I've been doing the raw food and juicing for the past 90 days plus. I've lost about, I don't know, 10 pounds, you know. I'm at 143.6. I'm trying to get down back to 140. That was the weight I was in a long time ago. So it's been 10 years plus since then. So, having said all that, putting my business in the streets, juice. I don't need to eat a lot of food. I'm not starving. I'm not like over hungry. I'm not like the monster inside my belly is not like ready to like burst out like an alien. Blah, I'm hungry. Like clawing at people because, you know, you can't control it. You're moody. You want to like beat someone down at the light who didn't put their blinker on because you're hungry, or you're like practically running over pedestrians to get to a fast food spot because you're dying of hunger. You don't want that kind of energy happening, because one, yes, your body lack of eating will affect you in various ways, but that kind of haste, sort of like aggressive energy, that's not the way. It doesn't need to be that way. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't need to be that way. It does not have to be that way. That's extreme. You know, maybe if you went for like days, maybe hours, days, not even though, fasting. People fast all the time. People fast as part of their religious cultures, spiritual cultures, you know, for various reasons. Fasting is a normal thing in major parts of the world. So you know, that's a different kind of energy than aggressive energy. I'm telling you, it's coming from your food source. And often the food source is dead. It's dead food. You want live food. So with live food, you're not going to feel desperate, moody, anxious, you know. stressed out, you know, aggressive and all that, you're going to feel, you're going to have like pep in your step. You're going to be cheery, positive, content. You're going to have strength. You're going to feel good. And let me tell you something. It is a myth. It's a myth about the whole, you know, protein thing, and you got to have all this protein going on so that your muscles get strong. Let me tell you something. I've been practicing yoga for 6 years now, and I'm at the strongest point in my life, and it's getting better. I'm about to be 39 soon. So it ain't the goddamn protein, people. It's not the meat, because I haven't been eating a whole lot of meat at all for the last six years. Most of my protein, break it down. It's amino acids, guys. Amino acids. It's breakdown. That's the basic form. Skip the middleman. Get straight to the source of amino acids. Here we go. Bam. This says it all. This does all of that. So if I'm able to lift my 143 pounds and hold, you know, a pose on just my hands for 2 minutes, obviously it's not the meat, people. It's not the meat. So, you know, yes, I have been managed and been able to hold a headstand for 10 minutes. That's my goal. That was my goal, and I've accomplished it. Now it's just a meditative experience. Headstand, early in the morning, first thing in the morning, gets everything going. Get some juice in your system after that. I'm telling you, your whole day, you know, it will be set off right. So that's all the blabbing I'm going to do today. I have no more blabbing to do. I can't blab anymore about juice. Next time I'm going to do some smoothies for you. Ooh. All those posts I put on there, smoothie, dark chocolate, banana, peanut butter. Holy crap. So good, so good. Delicious. So we'll do some of that next time. But that's all I have for now. I'm going to enjoy my juice. And those of you who are wondering about this beautiful piece, yes, this is an amethyst. Look at it. Let's see if I can get it closer. Yes, amethyst. Look at it. Ooh, sparkly. Ooh. Yes, this helps me out big time. I do a lot of energy work. Also, and just being around crowds of people. I've never been a crowd person, so this helps keep me together. Zen, because some of y'all who know me know that I can flip out if I don't keep my emotions in check. Hence the juice. The juice keeps my nerves calm. This is a nerve tonic, y'all. Y'all don't hear me. You're not hearing me. Nerve tonic. Keeps my nerves calm, along with the meditation and the yoga and all the massage. Hell, I have an arsenal of tools that keep my head on. Because, you know, we got to have tools. It's all about tools. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. I'm still working on the whole recording thing, so bear with me. They will get better, I promise. And I won't have to, like, hunch over to, like, get into the camera space and, like, carry around this thing like, hey, look, you know, it's just too much. Forget about it. Namaste. Om Shanti. Thank you. Ciao.